welcome back to my channel. My name is Shon. If you're new here, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this fall look. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so. Don't forget to tap that notification bell so that you are notified first when I post new videos. And while you're at it, go ahead and tap that thumbs up button and like the video. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, y'all, so I will only be using the Nomad Palette by Juvia's Place today. Y'all, this palette just screams fall. Like, every single color in the palette. And I absolutely love it. I'm going to start with the LOUISE Rumor base number 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my lid. The 3 colors I'm going to start with is this shade right here. And then this olive green right here. And then this nude shade right here. It has a bit of a shimmer to it, but not much. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and carve this eye out using that first shade. And I'm going to start right here so that I can kind of make sure that the colors are even on both sides. And I'm just going to take that and outline it across my eye. I'm going to just go ahead and continue to pack that color on. I'm not going to go any further down. I'm just going to leave it right here. Well, not on the inner corner. I can go ahead and pack on that color on the outer corner. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the olive green shade. Again, just another thin line all the way across. So next I'm just going to take a clean brush, fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend those two together. If you need to, you can go back and add, a little bit more of each one of those shades. Alright, so now that we got those blended well, I'm going to go ahead and take that nude shade with the little shimmer in it. I'm going to go ahead and put that right underneath my brow. And then back and forth in between those colors just to blend all those shades together. So once you got that blended, you want to go ahead and cut your crease. And I'm going to cut it first with some coconut oil. I'm just taking a Q-tip and wiping away all of that coconut oil. Next, I'm going to go back in with that LOUISE base and finish carving out this cut crease. So I got that all cut out. Now I'm going to go over with this fluffy brush. I'm just going to pat that base down, make sure it's even and like flat, like there's no like lumpy parts, because we don't want to put the color on over some lumpy base, you know. So now on top of this base we just put down, I'm going to add this yellow right here. This yellow also has a little bit of shimmer in it, and this orange shade right here. Before I do those two colors, I'm going to go ahead and take that first shade we used, which is going to blend out the end of that cut crease. Okay, so now into that orange and yellow. I'm going to start with the yellow on my inner corner. And now in with this orange. And as always, I'm just going to go back and forth between those two shades. I'm not adding any more color on each one of the brushes. I'm just going to go back and kind of blend those two shades together. And the same thing with these two shades right here. All right. And I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh, I want to go ahead and add like a little yellow glitter right here and then some orange glitter right here. But I was like, I think I just like it plain like this. So I decided to opt out of the glitter. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if I should have added the glitter or just left it alone. Anywho, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyeliner with this Juvia's Place Cream eyeliner. And I'm also going to be using the brush that came with it. And what I like to do for this liner is I like to coat my brush on both sides with the eyeliner. And yeah, this get messy, but it's just the way it works for me. I like to take my fingers and like smush it together like that so that the brush is like real fine. And it also helps with giving me a really straight line. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and prep these lashes so I can get them on. While those are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna be using the Juno and Co Moonshine Miracle Cream. Yeah, I've been using this stuff for the last couple weeks and it is so bomb. I use it as a moisturizer in my skincare routine. And I also use it as a primer and it works perfect both ways. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the IlMakiage Woke Up Like This foundation. My shade is 155. It's looking a little orangey, but we're going to make it do what it do as always. Next, I'm going to go on with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade Walnut, $3.95. I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit because when you try to blend this L'Oreal concealer out while it's still wet, it just get to moving and moving and moving. So I wanted to dry down just a little bit so it don't move as much, you know. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. Y'all know I'm not a fan of liquid contour, so I'm just gonna be doing a powder contour like I always do. And I'm gonna be using the NYX Matte Bronzer. It's in the shade Deep Tan. And I like this because it's not super dark. So it gives me a real subtle contour. It just, you know, gives me that little pop that I need when it comes to my contour. Just a little bit down here. Not a lot. Get that little fanny pack right there. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in and start to blend out my highlight. And it has dried down perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and set with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now I'm gonna take my Maybelline FitMe finishing powder and I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe over everything. and blend it all together. For blush, y'all, I'm going to be using the blush binder, and I'm just going to combine these two shades right here. And I'm just going to, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh. Let me take a clean brush and try to see if I can get some of that off. It'll do. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that P. Louise base that I use on my eyes. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put it on my waterline. So we're gonna take that yellow first, and we're just gonna put that right just a little bit in the inner corner. It's got the yellow right there. And so now I'm gonna go in with the orange, and I'm just gonna put that on top of all of the rest. And you also want to make sure that you're blending the yellow and the orange together. And so I'm just going to take a clean brush and I'm going to sweep underneath both of those colors just to make sure that the transition from the shadow is a, clean transition. So for my eyeliner on my waterline, I'm going to be using the Crayon Case color pencil in the shade Bear. And then I'm going to use this Maybelline Rocket Volume mascara for my lashes. So I'm going to give that mascara a minute to dry. After it is dry, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Morphe Luminous setting spray so that I can go ahead and add on my highlighter. Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade 100, which is Molten Gold. So I'm going to use that same shade from the Crayon Case, the color pencil, the shade Bear. I'm going to sharpen it real quick. And I'm going to use that to line my lips. And I'm going to go in with my NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick. This is a matte lip, and it's in the shade Beauty Mark. All right, I'm done. And I think that this turned out super cute. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. As always, all the products that I used in this video will be in the description box below. Make sure that if you guys have any questions or anything that I did not answer in the video, that you go ahead and leave those comments in the comment box below. If you're still watching and you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so. And don't forget about those post notification alerts. If you're not following me on Instagram, head over there and do so at simply.shon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video.